You know, free lunch is finally here. It's ready. It's for you.
Yep.
By us. We hope you're hungry, basically.
You know, you got your lunch hot and ready to go, just for y'all. But what do you think about the whole thing? How do you feel about the process?
You know, it's just been amazing. I mean, just having all these different folks in the studio at the same time, lending their voices to this project has just been just profound. You know, the writing is one thing, but just to hear it spoken with so much passion, with so much inflection, these folks just put their soul into the work, you know, and it's written by me, but it is the experience and love of so many people. So it's just to see those things come together and resonate, and just, man, it's been huge.
Incredible. And it was a cool process to see also people on my end just kind of producing people through every track. Just to see people that like have never been behind the booth, and to get the gift to see what they're able to come out with and come up with and put on tape. That's been a fun process too, because I know I've been surprised multiple times by like, oh wow, this is a really cool approach, or like, ooh, I didn't expect that kind of a read. And so I really didn't know like how the end result was gonna be, but I am supremely pleased by how everything turned out. I really enjoyed it.
What's the most memorable moment from recording that you can think of?
All the laughter, to be honest.
It's a serious book, but there's a lot of laughter.
There's a lot of laughter to it. Yeah. Actually, the memorable moments are when somebody gets behind the mic, does a read, and then it's like, let's try this, and then the read comes out completely different. Or like one of the craziest moments was Maria, when Maria got behind the mic to do Making Human, and one take home with it, and she just came out with a rendition that was just like, whoa, floored all of us. Like, you don't need coaching.
And that was just it. One of my favorite moments, and if you're listening real closely, maybe you might hear it, but my man Rene Gouvet gets in the booth, and he's just killing the piece, right? And me and this man right here, we're in the control room, just laughing. You listen real close, you might be able to catch some of it.
But you gotta listen real close.
Yeah, because we cleaned it up nice. My boy Randy stepped in here and cleaned it up nice. So you might not be able to catch us, but we were back here falling out. My man Renee, you're hilarious, man. You're back in the building. All right, so who was the best dressed in the studio? Besides me or you? Right? You had some ill shoes on day one, though.
Thank you.
You had those blue joints on, man. Hopefully they got a shot of those. Who was the best dressed in the booth? Who came through like they knew there was going to be a video camera? Who was that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Who is it?
Rene Gouvet, son.
Man, that cardigan. He had the cardigan swag was pretty serious, right? You know,
Boots came through.
Somebody else has some fly boots on. Denise has some boots on.
Denise.
We ain't gonna talk about what type of boots they were, but I assume they were fly. Yeah.
If you can probably catch. They could probably catch the footage and maybe get a glimpse of what the boots were like.
Definitely.
I think we might have a close up of some of them too.
Yeah. Near wardrobe malfunction. That award goes to Maria Rodriguez. She came in and she was almost a little too ethnic. She had all these bangles on. Yeah. And she was like, what's up, you guys? What's going on? And then she gets in the booth. We're like, hey, I'm sorry, girl. You're gonna have to remove those bangles. They're gonna be on the record. You gotta take them off.
Yeah, we can't have all the clinking and clanking going on. We had to take out our laugh track. You know what I mean? So who had one of the illest reads that you enjoy outside of Renee?
Illest reads.
Let me rephrase. Who surprised you?
Who surprised me? You did.
I wasn't expecting that one. I really wasn't.
There's this point where he just hits this genuine emotion. I'm not even going to talk about it too much, but he goes to this really, really real place. You know, for somebody who's been performing for a long time, what he did was not a performance. Like, I feel like he was really, really in there. And so you're going to hear it in his voice. I'm not even going to tell you where to look for it, but it's just there. And that surprised me.
Nice. Surprise!
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Had some tricks up the sleeve.
Yeah.
Free lunch coming to some speakers near you.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yo, Jimmy.
Yeah.
What should be the goal of every poet that gets behind the mic?
It's real simple advice.
There's only one thing?
Every CD, most CDs, 99% of what's being put out now, there's at least one skippable track on there.
This is true.
Don't be the skippable track. Don't let it be you.
V, you better not be the skip of this track, son. Of any track,
That's
son.
a dying shame, but he's right. I mean, contrary to popular belief, not everybody should be or can be heard. So you might get skipped. So be careful. Be careful.
Look.
This is not a free speech zone. You might get.
This might be free lunch, but don't mean it's free speech, huh?
If we're talking like an 80-minute CD, right?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Most people never take 80-minute drives.
No.
If they want to get to the last piece, they're going to skip a couple tracks. If you got a
True.
20-minute drive to work, you're going to skip over some things. So
yeah.
good. Hopefully a lot of people drive on the 405 when they listen to my track.